That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm checking out backgrounds.
Ah,
That's a good one. I haven't seen this one before. I like that. That's nice.
that's what is that, log cabin chic or something?
Yeah, look, there's a fucking dog.
Where?
Look at that.
In the background?
Yeah, that's a dog. You see that dog right there laying on the ground? Oh,
No.
maybe you can't see it. Having done a backyard tiny house project, I'm like, ooh, this is so nice. And then you know what? All this wood, dollar signs. That's just, in my place, it'd be sheetrock.
Yeah.
Sheetrock. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just too expensive, man.
Totally dollar signs.
It's beautiful though. Oh, you did this. That's actually like an accurate representation of Pacific Northwest right now. Is your background.
Yeah.
Raining.
Raining.
With evergreen trees in the background. And the lesbian wind chime. Yes. Nice choice.
Hey.
All right.
Oh, what you doing there, huh? I'll leave that.
I guess we should do our intros, right?
Yeah. Let's see. We're on the air.
That's right. We're on the air.
I lost my background again. Let me get it back here.
This is a nice background. I feel cozy.
All right. Welcome to We're Not Supermodels.
Yeah, welcome. All right. This is us.
Yeah, we've been pretty good about keeping it consistent. That's a good thing, I think.
Yeah, and we've gotten so much better, Jen. From those first 2 episodes to now, we kind of got like a system. You know, I'm feeling a little frumpy today. I decided to be frumpy.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, that's right. I'm like,
I just threw a long sleeve shirt on that's warm and.
Yep. Hey, you know what? January, Pacific Northwest. Hey, our viewers and listeners are lucky that we're even awake. Okay, because we really should just still be hibernating. We should still be hibernating. But alas, that's not how it works.
Should I leave my background on or turn it off?
I don't know. Should we keep it real? I don't know.
I'll remove mine.
I'll take mine off too then.
Yeah.
Remove. Wait. Okay, we're taking off our backgrounds. Oh, I've done it before like a million times. How is it that I'm not able to? I can add a personal background with my own. Oh my God. That's cool. How do I get this off? Remove. There we go. Nope, that's not it.
I think maybe.
I don't know how to get rid of mine. I'll just leave it.
Okay.
I'll just leave it. I can't figure it out right now. It's too
complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. New media calling on web. What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay. So what's happening in your world?
Gearing up for, there we go. Gearing up for Super Bowl. Super Bowl, is it Super Bowl 60? And the Seahawks are going, right? So it's the Seahawks' 50th birthday. They've been a team for 50 years, so they're going to the Super Bowl on their 50th birthday, which is so great. Like 50 is a good birthday. Is that the Over the Hill? Is that what was 50 the one where I remember as a little kid going to like over the hill parties and stuff with my mom, and like I feel like that kind of got phased out. I feel like we don't do over the hill anymore like that. That's a generational thing. But was it traditionally 50 or was it 40?
Well, let's hope it was 50, but yeah, it could have been 40 because, we thought people were old when they were in their 40s.
Have you seen some of the people? Like when I look at photos of Wilford Brimley at 40, I'm like, shit, like, whoa. Ridden hard and put away wet, right? Like, God damn. Different generation, and smoking 2 packs a day, and self-care wasn't a thing, and rub some dirt in it. They didn't go to the doctor. I mean, there wasn't any, I don't know, it was different times. It was a different times, you know, right? Like vegetables were like lettuce. That was a vegetable. So yeah. Yeah. Mm,
So I saw something this week on the
let's hear it.
Facebook piece, and it echoed what you were saying about Marshawn Lynch.
Yes.
They were saying to draft him again and put him in for 1 minute so he can score a touchdown or something like that.
Yep. Good. Okay. I'm glad to hear there's a movement. There's a movement. And also glad to hear I'm not the only one that thought of that. And
Yeah.
by the way, listeners and viewers, I thought of that before we won the game to go to the Super Bowl. Like I was like,
yeah,
we need to do this. Like we need to make this happen if we win and then go to the Super Bowl. So I just want to make sure that that's very clear. I was believing in this dream before we were ever going. So, well, good. I'm glad you saw that on the Facebooks. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Is your internet a little whack today?
No, I mean, no, why? Because my image is grainier than yours?
Yeah. Let me just see if it's on my end.
Know.
It might be on my end. Let me just see.
Oh, I mean, my internet's working. I mean, that's all I know is like, I don't know tech stuff. So all I know is if it's working or not working. Anything in between, I'm not familiar with. I can assure you though, I don't have any fancy tech to make my image cleaner, but.
Well, can you click on your buttons where you go to your background? Just let's try this really quick and then I'll cut all this out. Click on those 3 buttons and go to settings. Can you do that?
I don't have a settings. Show my full video, pin to screen, minimize, remove this tile.
Where you click on your backgrounds, you don't have a settings button below that anywhere? Okay.
No.
All right. Don't worry about it then. I think we went through this before, but you're really grainy.
I'm not that grainy on my end.
So maybe it could be on my end then, so we won't worry about it. Okay.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So I know where to cut it.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Smart. All right, so, Jen, what are some topics of conversation today?
Well, you know, I can always talk about my mom, but I don't want to do that, with the exception of I did get some diagnosis information about her this week, which is that she does have Alzheimer's related dementia. So
okay. Does that help you?
It helps and it doesn't, because you know, I spent 10 minutes on the call with her care worker who's there with her today, trying to get her to go down for lunch, and she's, you know, like a petulant child, refusing to do it. Okay. And I told her, she said she was going to just eat cookies and Coke, and I said, well, then I'm not going to send you cookies and Coke anymore. And they charge us $30 per meal per day if she doesn't go down and get her meals, which adds up to almost $3,000 more a month in her care, which will bankrupt us in about 3 months.
Yeah. 100%. Okay. It sounds like college. Can you just get rid of that and just start sending her things like Costco things of top ramen?
Well, she can't do it. Like, she doesn't get out of bed. She won't, you know, she can't fix anything for herself.
I see what you're getting at. I'm sorry.
I send it to her, and then the staff helps themselves do it, you know?
Got it. Holy shit. Okay.
So.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot. And she doesn't get any veteran benefits because she and your dad were divorced.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Sucks. Okay, got it. Wow. All right, so Mom, but I'm kind of glad you got a diagnosis. I'm glad that, you know, at least you know what you're working with a little bit. Alzheimer's related dementia. Okay. As opposed to just my mom's being a bitch, you know, there's some medical shit there too. Yeah. Okay. And this is, again, helpful for me or anyone listening. Like, for my own mom, like, okay, I'm paying attention again, Jen. I'm paying attention to like symptoms of stuff, right? Like, if you hear me being like, God, my mom's acting like an a-hole, that might be, has she been tested for Alzheimer's related dementia? And then I'll be like, oh shit, right. Dementia stuff. Got it. God. Okay. That's a lot. Okay. So navigating that and hopefully not going into bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I thought Canada. Oh, wait, she's not Canadian. Right. This is in Palm Springs.
Yeah. It's down in California. So now I'm researching Medicaid for California.
Okay. I was just going to ask, like,
see if she
or
qualify. I mean, she will be able to qualify when she has absolutely no money, but she's going to be in a facility that's far worse than where she's at now.
So, like a state.
Yeah. So I'm going to probably have to come down there and just say, look, keep this up and you're going to be in a state-run facility. So either you stay here and you go get your meals at your nice place that you're at.
Right.
Or you get moved to a state-run facility where all bets are off. Who knows what kind of care you're going to get.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
But can she even grasp that at this point? I don't know.
Right.
Maybe not. She's such an obstinate piece of shit at times that I just,
Absolutely.
I'm rather frustrated with her. So
absolutely. Okay. I'm tracking. All right. Well, listen, how about let's on a lighter note. Are we ready for a lighter note?
Yeah, let's do a lighter note.
Okay, here we go. So I'm pretty excited. I did something kind of irresponsible financially for this moment in time. But on the flip side, you only go to the Super Bowl ever, like, it's rare, right? Super Bowls are special. So I couldn't afford to go to the game here in Seattle where we beat the LA Rams because the tickets were cuckoo bananas. And I wanted to rent a suite, and it turned out it was $150,000. And I was like, oh, well, not doing that, right? Can't afford to go to the Super Bowl because God only knows what that costs. So I was like, well, damn it, son of a. So next best thing, I rented Central Cinema, and we're going to watch the Super Bowl on the big screen. Central Cinema is a small neighborhood movie theater, and they serve food and drink. So rented it, and then we could. So I did it with 3 friends, and so we get to fire marshal code. Only 80 people. You can only fire marshals are like you only have 80 people in here. So we're each inviting 20 people, and so I'm pretty excited because it's also really close to my house, so we could just stumble home. We don't have to drive or anything. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to eat pizza. And
you could rent it. You must have rented it right away after they won.
The next day.
Yeah.
I shot out the email. Hey, everybody. And I've rented for them before for like my 40th birthday party and my buddy's 50th birthday party. And so the owners, who are husband and wife, they're familiar with me. I'm a good client. I bring, I pay on time. I check in, all that stuff. And it was generous of them because they usually do movies. They have like a matinee and an evening movie on Sundays. And so, I was like, I don't want to fuck up business, but they do rent it out. I was like, hey, what do you think? Yeah. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We're going to sit, watch a game. And the problem now is, we can only invite 80 people.
Right.
And one of the friends got a little bit excited, and I'm like, dude, you are only allowed to bring 20 people, not 60. So he's like, oh, I know, I'm just inviting a lot, and only like half will say yes. And I'm like, all right, you might have to turn some peeps away, but that's on you, man. So that's how excited people are. Yeah. And I'm only inviting my football people because, I mean, I don't want to waste seats on someone that doesn't like football. I was like, you know, it's like being Christian but only going to church on like Easter and Christmas. You know, I'm like, come on, you know, like, I don't know about you. But yeah, we'll see. But I'm excited. So that's something that isn't exciting for you because you're not into it, but it's exciting for me, and it's all about me.
When is the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl game starts 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday, February 8th.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, we got a couple.
It's not this Sunday.
No.
This Sunday is the Grammys.
Oh, no shit.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. God damn. Yeah? All right. I've never really been in you know, when I was little, I liked watching Miss America and Miss Universe.
Yeah.
Because it was on, and it was like I was 8, you know, and it was like I pick out my favorite, and then she win or not.
Oh, you did that too.
You too?
I think it was a thing, you know, like they made such a big deal about it.
Yeah.
The patriarchy made such a big deal about it.
Huge.
Because, you know,
I was always offended as a child, right? I was always offended by the swimsuit part because as a girl, a little girl, I was like, I don't get why
do they have to parade around in swimsuits? Yeah. I felt the same way. Yeah,
I was very confused by that. And that's part of being a little girl in the United States is like, it's an indoctrination at a young age of like, you were here for the male gaze, period. That's it.
Which is bullshit.
Yeah, so I'm glad we're phasing that shit out.
Yeah.
Get rid of little girls are like, you can go fuck yourselves. Probably if I just punch you in the throat. And I'm like, yeah, there you go, little sister. Okay. And even boys being like, why is that? Like, I don't get, you know, like even boys are just like, why would we want to see a swimsuit? And I'm like, yes, the littles get it.
The next best thing to being naked. Right?
You know what?
Fucking perverts.
Perverts. It's so gross. It's just so gross. Oh my God. Anyway, so but I do remember Alaska, and my folks were at some kind of an outdoor party. Who knows what it was, you know, a barbecue or could have just been a bonfire. I mean, my mom had me at 18. So if I'm like 6 or 7, you know, she's in her early 20s, right? So who knows what, you know. But I remember being disappointed because I was going to miss the Miss America pageant. And it turned out at this event, at this outdoor whatever it was, someone had a camper. And there was a little TV in there. And so I got to, they're like, well, you can sit in the camper. I got a little TV. And I sat in the camper watching the Miss America pageant on black and white. You know, it was black and white TV. It's a little TV. And I was like, it's not perfect. It's not my couch. I don't have my snacks, but it'll do. And I watched it, and I thought, maybe I was 8. And the one I wanted to win won. I still don't know, you know, so this would have been 1982, 83. And I remember being really excited, like, Mom, my lady won, you know, and it's just like, I don't know, maybe that's gross also, but.
Well, and then you'd watch the Miss Universe, right?
Yeah, of course. Of course. And to this day, I wasn't interested in the outfits. I wasn't interested in the glamour. I wasn't interested. I don't even know that I watched the talent show part of it.
Yeah.
It was just who I was attracted to. That's what it was. I'm like, whose face is speaking to me?
Yeah.
And I didn't understand women bodies. Like that wasn't, it was more like, did I think she was cute?
Yeah.
That's what, yeah.
Exactly.
You know, it was like, that's my favorite.
So who did you gravitate towards normally? Like, did you like blondes, brunettes?
Oh, brunettes.
Yeah.
100%.
I think I like brunettes too, actually.
Right. Diana. No, that's her. Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
What the fuck was Wonder Woman's name? I want to say Diana because that's what Wonder Woman's human name was. But come on. She was, I couldn't get enough of her.
Wonder Woman, Linda Carter, you mean?
Linda Carter.
Yeah.
That was my girl. And I didn't like it when she was wearing the fucking Wonder Woman outfit. And I didn't like any of that. I thought just her as like in a suit or whatever her secret job was as a human being. I just thought she was just beautiful.
Yeah.
Connie Selica. Connie Selica, Hottie Bubati.
Let me look that up here. Connie
And they're
Selica.
all brunettes. Yeah, I had a type. Don't get me wrong. I had a little crush on Nellie from Little House on the Prairie, and she was a blonde. But Christy McNichols, and I know you know who Christy McNichols is. I mean, come on, questions and stuff, you know. Yeah. How about you?
Connie Selica. Okay, that name sounds familiar, but yeah, it doesn't the face doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, she was in Greatest American Hero, that TV show.
Oh, okay.
And then she was later on a TV show called I think it was called Hotel.
Okay.
With Josh Brolin's dad, James Brolin.
Who did I have crushes on?
You married a blonde.
Kate Jackson, Charlie's Angel.
Sure.
Who else? Oh, the Bionic Woman lady.
Oh, Wagner.
Yeah.
Linda Wagner. Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
I can see that.
What's her name? Linda Wagner. Anyway, yeah. Well, Christy McNichol, you know.
Yep.
Valerie Bertinelli.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Never had it from Valerie, but nice. I get it. Yeah. She married Eddie Van Halen, right? Yeah. Totally. I could see that. I could totally see that. And I had a thing for Laverne from Laverne and Shirley, like Penny Marshall, but more not like I was crushed on her, but I wanted to be her.
Oh, yeah.
And like, I was like, Laverne's speaking of me. I want to be her. She had that L. I remember asking my mom when I was little. I like, Mom, I want the L on my shirt. Like, can you find me one? And of course, she couldn't find one. They weren't for sale at Sears. It was a costume for the show. But I wanted to be Laverne.
She didn't make you one?
Single mom working. You know, I mean, and she probably, you know.
She's pretty crafty, though. I'm surprised.
Mom was super crafty. She was always like doing stuff, but I think they just that one didn't speak to her. Because I would have worn that shirt every day.
Yeah.
Eventually the L would have started falling off and shit because I wore the shit out of it.
Maybe that's why.
That might be. Yeah, she knew me too well. Okay, who else, buddy? Who else?
Let me see. I mean, there's nobody else that's coming to me that, you know.
Oh man. So when you were a little girl and you were watching them shows, little baby Jen, little baby Dyke Jen, that like Linda Wagner, like Bionic Woman, you were like, I sure do like her.
Yeah.
Nice. She won an Emmy for that role.
Did she really?
She won an Emmy for that role. I just like 2 days ago, I just happened to be watching an old Emmys show.
Oh yeah.
They weren't nearly as glamorous as they are now. Those shows were kind of like
Emmy for the Bionic Woman. Who else won on the old Emmy show?
Well, I'm trying to think of who else was nominated with her. So there was Kate Jackson for Charlie's Angels, and then Bionic Woman. There were a couple other women I didn't know who they were.
Quite a category: Kate Jackson and Lindsay Wagner. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely like women's action shows or something like that, you know. And I was like, I can't believe Bionic Woman
women's
I had to
action
rewatch it
shows?
because it's like
Was that the category of women's action shows, or was it just?
I don't know that because they were all like these action.
I think because that was probably what was on TV.
That was
So
I wasn't a lot of
actress
options.
in a I don't know, maybe women's action show.
Right? I was just like, what the Lindsay Wagner, not Linda, Lindsay Wagner.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah.
And like Carol Burnett was the one like speaking and saying, and the winner is, it's Carol Burnett.
Oh, interesting. No, I love the Carol Burnett show.
Yeah. Okay. See, I might have been, I don't know if that was still on TV when I was a little kid. Well, my mom was just watching something else. She'd watch stuff like Benson and MASH.
Yeah, we watched MASH too. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Carol Burnett and those shows weren't really Dick Van Dyke or whatever. That mom didn't. And then when my stepdad showed up into the picture, then it became like the A-Team, and then we were watching stuff like A-Team and stuff. But I remember being a little kid and laughing out loud at some of those Benson episodes. I thought Benson was hilarious. Oh, the Jeffersons. We would watch the Jeffersons. Mom.
Yeah.
I wanted to be George Jefferson when he danced. When I was little, I was like, I'm going to dance like that man. I couldn't figure out how his feet. I was like, what's he doing with his feet? Oh man, I was so.
Were they reruns when you were watching it?
Late 70s. So no, I think they were.
So if you've never watched Carol Burnett, you should go back and watch those.
Okay.
They are fucking hilarious.
Are they? Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like I was flipping channels a couple weeks ago, probably more than a couple weeks ago, but you know, because we always say just the other day.
Right.
And I came across the Carol Burnett show and they were doing some sort of fucked up Canadian Mountie bit. And it was like, so I hit record on the DVR. I was like, Vera's got to see this.
Oh, nice. Okay.
It was over the top. And yeah, there's just some bits that are just insane.
Love it.
Yeah, you would appreciate that show.
Okay. I do have apparently one defect. I cannot stand Monty Python.
No, I don't. I'm not a big
Monty. Oh, you either? Oh God, thank God. I'm not. Everybody's.
This is not. Yeah, Carol Burnett, totally different than Monty Python.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm like, this is so dumb.
Carol Burnett. Here's the thing about Carol Burnett, and this blew me away. Another episode that I saw. Mama Cass was on it, right?
Love me some Mama Cass. Okay.
And I was just like appalled, partially because, I mean, she was in on the joke, but it was a bit about Mama Cass going on a date with somebody, or somebody going on a date with Mama Cass, or somebody going on a date with Carol Burnett, but Mama Cass was in the skit. And there was insinuations about Mama Cass's weight or whatever.
Oh,
and she was not that overweight.
Totally.
Or whatever we consider overweight back then.
Totally.
We considered overweight. And I was just like, oh my God. But like I said, she was in on the joke, but but you know, she anyway, I don't know why I went down that path. You reminded me of anyway, something. But Carol Burnett has some great guests on the show, like Cher's on there, you know, like tons of people.
Okay. Nice.
It's good to watch.
Yeah, back to the Mama Cass. Apparently her weight was the butt of jokes constantly. Like, it was Mama Cass and her weight. And then maybe her musical career, you know, but it was like, and Saturday Night Live did a skit with Emma Stone. And one of the characters is Mama Cass. And they don't talk about her weight at all. It's not who gives a shit about her weight. It's about her singing and all of this stuff. And it's so great. And in the comments, because sometimes I'll read the comments, it says, I'm really glad that they didn't even mention a weight joke. They didn't do that wasn't even part of the skit. Like, you can have fun with someone without it being about.
Well, and then they the cause of death, they were like, she choked on a chicken sandwich or something, some bullshit like that, which is not how she died at all.
How did she die?
She died of a heart attack.
Heart attack. Oh shit, a lady heart attack even.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Which is, they're prevalent because doctors don't study female anatomy at all. And
right. Yeah.
Women's heart attacks are overlooked so much by doctors because they could give a shit.
Right. Totally.
Symptoms for women are totally different than symptoms for men. But yeah, her record guy or manager decided to say she choked on a sandwich rather than have her die of a heart attack. And
That's
then it was just perpetuated. And yeah. And I think there's a documentary out there that her daughter did or something.
Okay.
But she was an amazing musician, like an amazing person. And she was just, the jokes about her weight and all that bullshit, again, the patriarchy, right?
Yeah, I'm really appreciating seeing women, like all the different bodies represented in commercials for clothing, and commercials for just like, and on shows. And it's not about the weight. There's no factor. That's not important. It's okay. Here's this actress. She's got it. Doing a thing, and, doing a scene. And it's like, oh, thank God, so refreshing. It's just like, finally, can we just like cut that loose? But how long did it take?
Yeah, too damn long.
Oh my God. And even men.
And they're trying to drag us back to that too. So,
Right. I watched do you remember Chris Farley, the comedian? Watched a documentary about him, and he was just like, they only want to see the fat guy falling down. They only want to see the fat guy falling down jokes. And I'm like, God damn. Is he right?
Yeah.
Like I'm checking on my own biases and stuff. And also, what would have happened if that wasn't a thing, and would he have gone on to do serious work? I don't know. I don't know. I like seeing comedians go from being a comedian into like a serious role and nailing it. Like, of course, Robin Williams, of course, but also like Jim Carrey. He could nail a serious role. There was a made-for-TV movie, Doing Time on Maple Drive. I think it came out in 94, 95. And he's in that. It's a serious role. And he's great. He's great. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. On to the next thing. That kind of stuff, ruins lives. Self-esteem, all of that.
Yeah.
It's a shame. It's a shame. Yeah.
Yes, it's bullshit.
You tell it, sister. You tell it. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
How did we get there from the Super Bowl? Boy, we just diverge and diverge.
Yeah, right. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with some tangents and whatnot.
Me too.
Okay. All right. Good. I'm glad we're on the same page. We're on the same page, Jen. That's right. I'm trying to think of some other cool things to talk about that are going on. I mean, there's world stuff, but I don't really want to talk politics because then it's just like, that's just like.
Yeah. Well, we're not, we don't have to talk to politics to say that what's happened in Minneapolis to two different U.S. citizens murdered is wrong. And they're being terrorized by our federal government.
100%.
That's all
Yep. 100%. There's some, no, absolutely. Absolutely. And let's own it and name it. Like, these are white people that are getting killed now. Right. And so I think that, I think white bias, it's like, oh, another black person got shot. Okay. But then, and I think that the black and brown community, lives with this all the time. Right. And so for the white community to be like, oh my God, and it's like, this is really, that's what this is like. And I think it was Florida where they were trying to change the law around voting, like one vote per household. And white women were like, what? You're going to take away my right to vote? And all the minorities, are like, yeah, that's how that feels. Yep. Was it, like, oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. You get it now. That's what it feels like in your body, God, I wonder if that actually went through and they just haven't reported on it. They're keeping it on the down low. I wonder if that went through.
I wouldn't be surprised. That stupid DeSantis fucking fascist fuckhead. Yeah, I don't think it did, but I would not be surprised if he snuck it through some way, somehow,
It was a local politician. It was like, God, and the community showed up at the meeting and ripped this guy a new asshole. Yeah, I don't know that guy probably had to be escorted to his car afterwards. I can't remember who it was, but it wasn't DeSantis, but maybe it would go through the lower court and then eventually make it to the state level. It was something weird. Anyway, I think it's interesting. The white folks.
I'm Googling it right now to see if.
Oh, good. Thank God. Thanks. I thought it was Florida, but it could have been. Could have been Alabama or Arkansas. Might have been an A-word state.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything.
Yeah, because it was on YouTube. I watched the video of this guy getting his ass ripped open by white ladies that were pissed. And it's like, well, you voted for Trump, and therefore it trickles down into the states of like.
That's what happens. Yeah, that's what happens. No, I'm not finding anything about it, but I remember hearing about that. I do remember hearing about that too. And okay. I think I probably saw that video as well where, they're like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, half the people in Florida probably don't even vote. And then the people that do are the entitled rich people. And then the idiots that vote against their own interests. So, it's a combination. It's a bad combination,
You tell it.
Yeah. I mean, I was down there when Obama ran for president in his second term, and I was down there driving people to the polls.
Oh, no shit, Jen. I didn't know you did that.
Oh, yeah. They were doing everything they could. They didn't hold the polls open later. You had to be in line by a certain time, and I was dropping people off, and the lines were like around the school and down the street.
Yeah.
And as long as you were in line by 7, you got to vote. But they were doing everything they could to prevent those people of color to vote because they 100%. Knew that they would lose. And he won. He won Florida. But
I remember when W was running against Gore. In Florida, there were roadblocks and officers were checking people's ID.
Oh yeah.
And then and now we know Gore actually won the election, but the Supreme Court wouldn't acknowledge
they threw it his way.
They threw it out.
O'Connor was a big letdown. Yeah.
Yes. Yep. And I remember W's brother, Jeb, who was governor of Florida, he kind of disappeared for a little while during that. And it's kind of like, oh, did you disappear because you were on the down low because of what you did?
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck those guys. The Bush family can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, they can go fuck themselves. That's exactly right.
And notice, I mean, Jeb is gone. Jeb is, I don't know where he is. He's gone. He is, imagine you have been your whole life, you've been priming yourself to be president of the United States. You've been doing all the things you're supposed to, and your dipshit, alcoholic, hobo, dumbass, big brother gets the endorsement.
Yeah.
Your dumbass brother who owned a baseball team that failed, who had oil but failed in oil, who, just a failure.
Mhm.
And he gets the nod. Oh yeah, you run, George, instead of me, who's busting my ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jeff that one was because he was married to I think
Latino.
his wife is Cuban American.
Yeah. Yeah. He wouldn't have been as bad as dumbass W, but the whole family's fucked though. So
yeah, 100%. Fuck those guys. Go fuck those Kennedys. It's like, can we just get rid of that? You guys have had your time. We're gonna put you over here now. You guys be quiet. You guys be quiet.
Yeah.
Next generation. Let's get some new people in here. You guys are bugging me.
I was thinking about that the other day, a couple of days ago, and I was thinking, who would be I would think a dream ticket right now, because I'm pretty disenchanted with the Democrats right now and their lack of action.
Yeah.
And not that they can, I don't know what they can do, but it just feels like they're just like, oh, well, sorry. You guys go out and do your protesting and do that for us because we can't do it because we're elected representatives and our hands are tied, which is such bullshit. But I was thinking, Buttigieg, AOC.
It's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
It's pretty powerful. I was thinking Willie Nelson and Dolly Parton, but I think they might have aged out.
Yeah, they have aged out.
But I love those two. I think that no nonsense. He's already been in trouble for tax evasion, smoking marijuana, womanizing. We already know, he's for the American farmer. She's for literacy. They span the North and South divide. I mean, who doesn't like it?
They probably haven't aged out, but they're never going to run.
No.
I'm thinking about realistically who would be a good with what we've got to pick from. Who would be a good ticket?
Those two are so fucking smart.
Yeah.
And I love that she was like a server, waitress, bartender, like blue collar, man, blue collar. He's military. He speaks 5 languages. I've heard both of them speak and I'm like, oh God, they have a good team because they're really well informed. Right. Absolutely.
I think they'd be great. The other thing I loved was, and what made me think of this was Ilhan Omar yesterday.
Oh,
and the fact
she had something
she's cocking her hand back because she's going to clock the guy that came after her with whatever that liquid was, and it apparently was vinegar or something.
Is it vinegar?
She's going after him like this. She's
I love that. I haven't seen the video. Oh God, she was going to get that guy. She was going to get that guy. Did people have to hold her back?
Yeah. Her security guards are holding her back.
Now I got to watch that video because that's what I'm talking about. That's all right. Good for her. Oh, she pissed her and shit.
Yeah. She's like, I grew up with brothers. I was ready.
Did she say that?
Uh-huh.
That's hilarious. Good for her. I love. She said that. That's awesome.
I had to fight with my brothers. I was used to what I needed to do, so that was just my go-to reaction.
That's brilliant. That's awesome. Yeah. See, there we go.
Yeah, women get it done.
There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some fighters. What do you think about Maxine Waters? You think she aged out?
I think we need youth.
That's fair.
Like I like Maxine Waters, don't get me wrong, but I think we need some younger blood.
Yeah.
Leading this fucking country and
I get it. The next generation who's got their own ideas about, and they're up on the like I'm too old. I'm what's the word? Obsolete.
And I'm, somebody under 50, you know?
Yeah.
Is that too much to ask? That's not too much to ask,
Totally.
And, that's what we need. And especially getting us out of this fucking fascist hellhole that they've dug us into.
Yeah. Totally.
And, Trump this, Trump that, Trump this, Trump, all this bullshit with his name on it. And, that fucker, man, he just needs to.
Well, we're seeing a bigger picture, Jen. Again, it's the patriarchy. It's back into the corner, and it's going to fight for its life. and it's gonna, you know, for its life. I
Mhm.
mean, if you read The Art of War, one of the things that's in there is never back your opponent into a corner because it has nothing else to do but fight for its life. It's
Mhm.
fight. It's the most dangerous animal is something backed into a corner. So I
So
mean, I've
do
said
you
it
think
before.
they
Some of
back
us,
the patriarchy into a corner, or
yeah,
are they backing the people of the United States
no,
into a
no,
corner?
this is patriarchy being backed into a corner because it knows the world is changing. The world has changed. It's not interested in what the patriarchy has to offer anymore. It's not willing to participate in the lies, right?
Mhm.
And it's pissed. You know, the American people, we're pissed. And the patriarchy's scared shitless. And that's why it's so weird. Like the shit that's happening is just so over the top.
Mhm.
Because it's got nothing else. It has nothing. I mean, there's nothing. You can't put the gays back in the closet. Women aren't going to give up their right to vote. You
Right.
know, like there's these
Well,
in
but
mass.
the asinine bit about all of this is that Republican or Democrat, we elect our representatives to represent us. They
Yes.
are not doing that. They
Mhm.
aren't. The people on that dipshit side have just washed their hands because they're so scared of him. Why are they scared of that asshole, right?
Well, it makes you wonder what have they done,
I'm
right?
sure. Yeah, I'm sure
What
some of
have
them
they
got some.
done?
I'm sure somebody's got some shit on them somewhere, you
Yeah.
know?
So, we can't get away with the usual anymore, right? I mean, like I'm sure there's some shit that all those motherfuckers have done.
Mhm.
I mean, even Marjorie Taylor Greene was like, oh, I'm
I'm
over it.
out of here.
Like I thought she was batshit crazy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, what's going on to where she's done? Like,
Yeah.
that's, like, okay.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Well,
so I think that's what we're seeing. And I think, yeah, I think the younger people,
I
yeah,
just hope that that dipshit Elon Musk doesn't get back into things before the election in this year and also in 2028, because I think he had a lot to do with the election
sure.
this time.
Sure, there was some weird shit, and in 100 years it'll come out in our history
Yeah,
books. Like,
yeah.
oh well, now we know this.
I don't think it's going
Now
to
we
be a
know
hundred
that.
years. I don't think it's going to be 100 years. I think as soon
Hey
as we
man, we still don't know who killed Kennedy. I mean, right? The Kennedy assassination is still a question mark, and that was what in the 63? Is that right?
Mhm.
I mean, they're still not releasing that unredacted, So, I think they keep shit secret for, yeah, yeah. I'd love to see some young people get up in there and be like, we're releasing this shit. Let's just get it over with.
Well, I'm pretty sure they released all the Kennedy stuff, didn't they?
But it was heavily redacted. Like there's some that we don't know.
Okay, I don't
We
know.
don't
I
know.
thought they released it, and it was like kind of like because they released it because they were trying to deflect from the Epstein stuff. So they've just started releasing all this stuff, thinking that it would deflect from the Epstein stuff. So go out and do some research because I think it's out there now. But
Okay,
nobody
'cause I
paid
haven't heard.
attention. Yeah,
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so
I could be wrong too.
no, yeah, me too. Absolutely. But anyway, shit, yeah, I think we're seeing, and I mean, I still don't think this is worse than what happened with the civil rights movement and all of that. I think those times were worse. Vietnam, civil rights, women's rights. I feel like those times I would not have wanted to be a person in that era. That sounds scary as hell.
No, I would disagree
Really?
because of the amount of people that it has been impacted. Like we don't know. Like it's millions of people that have been erased.
Right?
sent off somewhere else.
Okay.
We moved people to a prison in El Salvador.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like the shit that's going on now is far worse than the civil rights movement. I mean, and it's approaching. It is. It's ethnic cleansing is what it is.
Okay.
They
Okay.
have, you know, the treatment that those people are getting wherever they are is terrible.
Okay.
And nothing's coming out because the friends of Trump and all of the media people are buying up all the media stations and nothing's coming out, you know? So yeah, we don't know what we don't know. But, you know, what's happened in Minneapolis is, you know, our own government turning against its own citizens.
But we've seen that during Vietnam War and like I said, like the feminist movement and all of that. I mean, there was the Kent State shootings where National Guards shot and killed people, right?
But there was repercussions for it. Now there's not. There is no investigation.
Okay, there we go.
There is
Okay.
no,
Got
like,
it.
they're just condoning it and saying that they've got carte blanche to do whatever the fuck they want.
I got you. Because we still had those internment camps for the Japanese too.
I agree. Not good either.
Farms, their home.
Right. Okay, but hundreds of thousands of people versus millions of people.
Are you sure about that? I don't think it's millions that have been collected by ICE, Jen.
It has. I was reading about it the other day. I don't have the numbers right off the tip of my tongue, but there are millions of people that have been deported. You know, people that were here illegally. These people are here legally. Like the people that.
No, this is approximately 73,000 individuals, which is an 84% increase from 2025. Yeah, no, millions that seems like a lot. This is not, yeah. I don't think it's not millions. Quick facts. Okay.
Migrants in ICE, but I'm talking about the deportations, the actual deportations. Like people
sending people back to their country of origin?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So deportations versus, okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I was reading an article the other day and they were talking about it, but you know, even if it's not millions, there's a lot of people that are, you know, children. Like, again, we're back to the children again, which we were in 2016 when, you know, they decided to separate kids from their parents.
Oh, yeah, sure. Absolutely.
They're getting rid of the worst of the worst. Well, the worst of the worst are 5-year-olds, you know, and
you know, they've gone over the top for sure.
And, you know, people that work in the cafeterias at the schools, people that look after your mom and adult daycare, you know, these are not the worst of the worst. They're just deporting people to be mean and meet the stupid numbers that fascist fuck Stephen Miller has decided needs to be met, you know?
Yes.
Here we are. We said we were going to talk about politics, but man, we're all over it.
No. I mean, I was okay when they were sending the violent gang members out of here. I was okay with that. But the families, I'm not okay.
Yeah, but they were doing that before. Like Biden was doing that. Obama was doing that. That's been going on. Like Trump is not the be all end all for doing that. He's, you know, it's been happening.
Are you sure?
Yes. They weren't just letting criminals, you know, I mean, granted, there's criminals. We have criminals in the US, right? Like criminals are going to be criminals, but they've been deporting people that shouldn't be here for presidential term after presidential term after presidential term. And in fact, I think, and I'm not 100% on this, but Obama deported more people than Biden did. Biden has deported more people than Trump initially did in his first term. So, you know, I don't know.
Well, then that's interesting. If Obama did more than Biden, Why wasn't that reported in the news? Which would indicate to me that the news is biased as like a liberal entity. Because isn't that something we should have known about?
It's reported in the news, but it's not reported. Let's see here.
Obama administration deported illegal immigrants at a record pace.
3.1 million ICE deportations.
Where are you finding that? Because I can't find that anywhere.
I just Googled, did Obama deport more people than Trump?
Oh, okay. And what's it say?
Throughout 8 years in office, the Obama administration logged more than 3.1 million ICE deportations, according to Syracuse transactional records. The peak was fiscal 2012, when more than 407,000 people were removed. By comparison, the first Trump administration maxed out at deporting 269,000 people in 2019. Track data. Across 4 years, the Trump administration recorded fewer than 932,000 deportations. So 3.1 million versus 932,000.
Do you think it's strange?
Obama versus Trump.
Right. Do you think it's strange that Obama deported way more people and we never heard about it on the news?
It was on the news, but it was not something.
Not like this.
No, but they go back now and they're saying, here's another article. Obama was famously labeled deporter in chief by critics in the immigrant rights community.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Okay.
It probably wasn't reported widely because they didn't probably want it to be reported widely, but the data was there. And,
But so this is why I have an issue with our media, because it is skewed. I just want objective news. I just want objective news. And that to me sounds like they weren't reporting on it because they liked Obama. They don't like Trump, so they're reporting on it. Although Obama didn't send agencies like ICE into neighborhoods.
I don't think it's that. I think it's that our news organizations are not news organizations anymore. They're entertainment organizations. So
so they're not, it's not.
News is not important.
Right. But you're getting what I'm saying, though. There is a double standard. I can see why.
There's a double standard on Fox News. There's they report what they report. MSN reports what they report.
I get so sick of that shit.
CBS has become the Fox Light of everything now. So
I don't like to read the New York Times because I'm like, this is a liberal paper. I just want objective news, God damn it. I don't want liberal or conservative. I just want reported information. I just want the goddamn information so that I can make my own decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh, it burns my ass. What's a paper that I could read that isn't skewed to what I get? Is it Wall Street Journal? Is that?
Oh, that's a right wing. But, Wall Street Journal pretty much is, despite the fact that the New York Times is a liberal paper, I do believe that they have reporters that are reporting the news, right? And, if you don't like the New York Times and you don't like the Wall Street Journal is slanted right a bit, but they are calling out Trump on all kinds of stuff,
Okay.
Watch BBC.
Al Jazeera. Yeah. I like that one. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that.
There are still news organizations out there. We unfortunately don't have many in the U.S. anymore. So
yeah, I like that. I miss that investigative journalism where they're like getting in there and getting dirty and like reporting on shit, even if it's unpopular. But they're like, this is news. Yeah. I love it. I'm like, get in there. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So stupid. Jen. All right.
Where's Dina?
Dina. Oh.
Hey, Dina. Oh, Dina's sleeping. Dina's the podcast dog.
The podcast dog. Wait, hold on. Let me see hold on. Hey. Hey, babies. Is that how our viewers? Oh, okay, I'm bringing her over.
Oh, hi, Dina. Hi, Dina.
Look at that tongue.
Oh,
I'm
hi,
calling her a
Dina.
pocket pit bull, because she's got this beefiness like a pit bull. Like
Uh-huh.
you can kind of give her pit bull smacks
Uh-huh.
because not hard, Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hi, Dina.
And she wants to fight. She's always wanting to fight.
Oh, really? She didn't have the tongue situation until she got her teeth pulled, huh?
Correct.
Oh,
Dental
you
equals
have,
tongue
you have
hanging out.
you have to do anything for her tongue, like keep it lubricated or anything?
No, she handles it.
Oh,
She handles
hi,
it.
Dina.
Yep, that's right.
I
Are you
had
gonna
a
put a
cat.
kitty on your lap?
Oh, I had a cat in here with me. Let me see if I can find one. Hang on. Kitties.
You making sounds?
Kitty cat. I think they're downstairs.
Oh, okay. Was it Mama Vera?
Their chosen one came home. So
Oh, the chosen one. Sorry, buddy.
their
Yeah,
favorite
sorry,
one.
man. The chosen one. That's
Oh,
awesome.
hey, Dina. Oh, your tongue isn't out right now. What's going on with that? Huh? Hi,
Huh?
Dina.
Yeah, see, I mean, she can put it in sometimes. I think she's when she's relaxed, it just kind of hangs out.
She's super sweet.
She really is very sweet, except for when we go on walks and she sees another dog.
Mhm.
And then she's just like, I'm Dina from Detroit. And she's like lunging and trying to get the dog. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, you're Dina from Portland, Oregon. Like you're not even, this isn't even, you're not even you're like a passive, artist. I mean,
From Detroit.
I feel like that should be a name of a band or a song. Like I
should
feel
be.
like Kato Peduncle should do a song called Dina from Detroit
Uh-huh.
and talk about how she wants to fight, but she's not from Detroit at all. It's just like cut it out, man. But look at this. She's such a little chunk.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That's some pit bull. That's a pit bull body.
Mm-hmm.
So I might have to do a little DNA test or something someday. For shits and giggles, Hundies. Yeah. She's so round. But she's really sweet, bouncy. We scared her a little bit at the football game on the couch because we were screaming a lot because the Seahawks were, had some really good plays.
Uh-huh.
But she's been okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm bugging her.
You scared her because of that?
Oh yeah, all the screaming and jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Get back on your spot, Mama. There you go. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, that's your spot. That's your spot. Okay. Hi. Uh-huh. Yep, she's hilarious. Okay. So, love that dog. Love it. Love an old ass animal.
I think it's great. For those of you who are not familiar, Crystal rescues senior dogs.
And cats.
And cats, yeah. So both her dog is a senior dog, and she just got him, about 6 months ago, or?
Dina I just got beginning of December.
Oh, December. And then Gout was a cat that I saw on Facebook that needed to be rescued. I guess his owner died or something, but he was a senior cat, and Crystal rescued him as well. And
yeah. Let me some old stuff. So I have one of each. If I can have just one of each, that's it. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yep. And I mean, Dina's probably got good 4 years on her, and then Rainbow Bridge. And so that's the hard part. But we get up, my housemate Marty and I, we get a lot of joy from giving an excellent retirement to the old, and eventually retirement turns into hospice, and then but so spoiled, we spoil the oldies because they deserve it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not ready for her to take up smoking, but when she starts to go blind and some other things, I'll be like, okay, you can smoke now.
Yeah.
Because it's not gonna matter, it's just not gonna matter. That kind of stuff, right, Dina? That's right. She says, that's right, Mom. You got it. let's see what else is happening. God, I got to start reading like stuff again, or like UFO magazines, and I can update you on some cool stuff, man. I feel like I didn't have anything to talk about today, really. I got to work on
it. I didn't either in my time. You know what my time's taken up with, so
yeah, you got major priorities. But you said this was therapy for you, Jen, so you can vent and then just edit it later.
I do. Well, at first I thought, oh, what if Mom listens to the podcast? But I don't think she's ever going to.
No. My mom hasn't listened to the podcast. And
she asked me about it, but I sent her the link, but I don't know that she's ever listened to it. Yeah.
What would show up is Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska. It would show up.
Right? So nothing's. Yeah.
Whatever.
Well,
missing out.
We can't tell if she's watched, though. I can't tell that.
I
can tell the locations if somebody's listening in, which, by the way, we do have. Let me just tell you.
All right.
We have some listeners in some new locations that I wanted to mention to you.
Ooh. All right.
Bogota, Colombia.
Hell yeah, Bogota. Get out of here.
Maplewood and Ashburn, Virginia, which I think might be Gary, possibly.
Virginia, who's Gary?
My stepson.
Oh, right.
So we were going to have on the podcast, but
that's right. He had some ideas for our show.
Yeah. So I need to get back with him on that too. Yeah. But let's see. So the top countries for our podcast to be listened to are Japan, Colombia, Spain, France, Italy, Germany, Canada, US. So it's the top 4 of Italy, Germany, or United States, Canada, Germany, Italy.
Okay, well, we need to take up Japanese, apparently. This is amazing.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know where the Japanese one came from because I don't ever remember seeing that, but it's on here. So hang on. Let me do all time and see what shows up here. Sometimes I miss them. Okay, so I'm still not seeing Japan on here, but so if I look at all time, Valenzano, Italy, Milan, Stuttgart, Germany, Cologne, Aosta, I don't know where that is, and then Comarugia, Spain, Granada. There was also another, let's see, Bogota, Colombia. We've got Hawaii, Kailua. Kailua,
yeah. Was that like Kailua?
Yeah. So then we're over to the U.S., which is Lawrenceville, Kansas, King George, Virginia, Mendham, Hudson. Where else here?
Sweet.
Montreal, Westland, Woodbridge, Wakanda, which I found interesting. It's like right in the middle of the U.S.
That is awesome.
Council Bluffs, I think that's in Iowa, right?
I love that we are in Wakanda.
I know. Bountiful, Cave Creek, Palo Verde Estates, Vancouver, Tacoma, Seattle, Prince George, Calgary. So,
nice. All right, we got a little. I like that we're spread out a little bit. I like that.
So we have one download in Japan, but I'm not seeing it. So.
Okay, I'd love to. Well, we got to get up into the Moscow and shit. I want to see us in Siberia somewhere. That'd be amazing. God, can you imagine interviewing someone in Siberia? I mean, I have a million questions.
Yeah.
A million questions.
Would it be safe for that person to be interviewed by us?
Well, what if we didn't talk politics and stuff? We only talked about animals and wildlife in Siberia.
In Siberia,
like really just nature. It's a nature episode.
Well, there you go. If you're watching, because we don't have any listeners there yet, and you're in Siberia, and you would like to be on the podcast, we'd love to have you.
Oh my God, we would love to have you. I want to know about what kind of wildlife you got out there.
Yeah, probably Arctic foxes and,
Okay, well, I'm talking like Siberia is huge. it's remote.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know if they got some woolly mammoths that are still walking around, some short-faced bears, any sort of extinct megafauna. That's what I'm looking for.
You think that
Megafauna.
you think there's still woolly mammoths out there?
Hey, you know what? Hey, who knows?
Hanging out there with Bigfoot, right?
Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, come on now.
No,
Come on now. Yeah, it's never.
You know,
wasn't that long ago those became extinct. I mean, humans did exist with them. There's a coexistence happening.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jen. Well, my battery seems to work for 1 hour. It's like perfect.
Yeah. Are you still on that old laptop of yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep spending money on I should have got a new laptop, and instead I'm like, I'm renting Central Cinema. But it's working right now, so that's great. Yeah. I'll take it if I can. Yeah. At the broken parts. Okay, my friend.
All right. Well,
good stuff.
Tuning in today, and if you want to comment, send us a comment or something.
Yeah. Comment, guys. We haven't even had we only had the one troll. I'd like to hear some more trolling. Let's do some more trolls. That'd be awesome.
Well, the podcast people keep sending me emails saying, we picked you up in search results, and then they show all the search results, and the search results are for supermodels. And I'm thinking, okay, you're not paying attention to what the title of our podcast is. You're just spamming me with crap. And so then I just block them.
Oh, okay. Although I do like the idea, some pervert looking for supermodel shots and stumbles upon our podcast and then gets sucked in by our wit, our charm, and our intellect.
And can't put it down.
Yeah. It's not supermodels, guys. Not supermodels. It's not. Yeah. You tell it. That's hilarious. Okay. Thanks for the info there, Jen.
Okay. Well, tune in again next week for We're Not Supermodels.
Yeah, we'll come up with some actual shit to talk about next time.
But we'll see you later, folks.
Bye.
Bye.